everybody. Imaginary Phoenix, Valora, or Miss Fiddles, whatever. I'm known as all three of them. Call me whatever. But this video is a little bit different because it's not a gameplay. Um, for those of you in the Rooster Teeth fandom, um, many of you will know that today, February 1st of 2016, is the it's been 1 year since the passing of the great, amazing, and truly inspiring Monty Ohm. And sorry, emotional. So, in honor of him and his famous quote, "Keep moving forward," I've decided to make this video just to push myself and tell you guys my life story. And I hope that this will inspire you or just, I don't know, just, I'm not, there's no script anywhere, so I'm just saying this at the top of my head. So, during one of my summer jobs, we had the task of creating a recording of a story from, from our life. And I decided to do my worst moment in my life and how I overcame it and just how I got through it. It's really cheesy. There is some cheesy background music to it, and then it has this movie credit scroll thing that just shows every word that I'm saying throughout the whole thing. But it does get the point across, and it tells you how I've overcome what I've been through, and just, yeah, that's really it. So I'm going to be playing that now, and after that, I'm going to talk a little bit more, and that's it. So after this, I'm just going to keep moving forward, and I hope you guys do the same.
I was always different from everyone else. I just knew it when I saw how others interacted with one another. But I put up a front for the sake of myself and my family. It wasn't until I was in 8th grade, when my grandmother died, that the demon I pushed down cracked through its cage. I wanted to stop it, but it was too strong. I became severely depressed, crying at the sheer thought of going to school, or outside for that matter. And when I did go to school, I would skip class and or sleep. And then I learned what you could do with a razor. I did my best to cover up my tracks, and it worked for a while. When my family found out what I was doing, they sent me to a rehab center, making me miss my middle school graduation. I was there for 2 weeks, putting up a front I put up when I was younger to get out of there. I went back home for the rest of the summer. My little demon came out again. I was back to sleeping a lot, staying inside for as long as I could, and was on my computer so much my eyes hurt. I knew this wasn't the way I was supposed to live, but I simply didn't care. And then 9th grade started. I was a freshman in high school. Everything was okay. My fake smile in place, which only lasted about a month and a half. I couldn't take it anymore. So on the day of November 16th, 2011, I climbed to the roof of my 3-story high school. I just sat on the edge for what felt like hours before I started to scooch. My vision blurred with tears, and with one more scooch, I was flying. The last thing I remember was the ground coming at me fast, and then darkness. The first time I remember after that, everyone was crying, which made me start to cry too. Why did I do this? How could I put this on my family? I knew right then and there I was going to get better. I had multiple injuries all over my body, with scars to match. It took a while, but I finally learned to walk again. But I had to start off with a walker, which then moved to a cane. After a month of pain and tears, I didn't need anything to help me. I was out of the hospital in March of 2012, which made me spend Christmas, New Year's, and even my birthday in the hospital. But I finally did it. I was out of the hospital with a goal set in mind: live and be happy. To this day, I think about all the wrongs that could have happened and ask myself multiple times, why am I alive? My guess is that I wasn't done here on Earth, that it wasn't my time. So I'm here to make a change. Depression is a huge deal across the world, and I see people every day that are depressed and have self-harm scars. I just want to shake them and tell them everything is going to be okay. There are people out there that can and will help, but I'm only just one person with a tragic past. But I'm here to help. This is Valora, signing out with a story that I hope will help many.
Well, there you have it. There's my story, what the worst part of my life was, what I've been through, how I overcame it, and I just had to mainly thank my family for that, especially my mother, who was there every single day at the hospital, making sure I was okay, all while taking care of my two younger siblings at the same time. Like, that right there is just truly inspiring for me. Like, she's the person I look up to. You don't understand. She goes through so much, and just, I feel so bad putting her through all of that, but yeah, and I know what you guys, a lot of you are probably thinking, oh, look at this girl trying to get attention with her, what she's been through, but no, no, no. I don't want attention. I just want to help anyone and everyone I can. Just, I know what it's like to go through something, just to go through a difficult point in your life, and I just want to tell people that you can and will get through it. I want to help you. Just follow. I I never thought I'd make it past high school, and I'm in college and have a job. Like, I never would have thought that back in middle school. Um, if yeah, that's all I really have to say on the subject right now. If you need anyone to talk to, I'm always here. I will give you the best advice I can. If you have any questions, comments, or just want to talk, don't be afraid to comment on this video or just message me on Twitter, and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as I can and just help. That's all I want to do is help. My mother always told me that I'd be a great motivational speaker, and I always was like, no, 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 no. But now I'm just accepting it. I've been through a lot of shit, and I just want to just help. Um, that's really it, I guess. There's really nothing more to say. I just wish you guys the best of lives, and just like the great Monty Ohm has been saying, please just keep moving forward. Bye.